Once again, a book where I wish I had the paperback edition, so I could look at the map. Anytime a place is mentioned, I could actually know where I am, because I never do. And that's on me, not the book. Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat, and today I would like to talk about The White Horse and the Eagle by Roger Rimkaudlis. Possibly pronounced wrong. Kinde lives a fairly decent life as the son of a slave and the owner of the estate they reside on, but his father's wife hates him so much that she sells him off to the emperor. From there he flees and tries to reach his mother's homeland in Britannia, while a Praetorian and his group give chase. I will try to limit myself to one minor spoiler, I guess. So Kinde is a likable character, and the things he can do make sense because he got a proper education on his estate. He learned about mathematics, philosophy, a couple of languages, so he is very well educated, which then comes in handy while he is fleeing the Roman Empire. And the things he can do because of this make sense. It's not like some of those YA novels where people are suddenly a master at something but they have never done it before, so it makes sense for Kinde, which is good. The chase across the Roman Empire was quite interesting as well, and I imagine it would also be a bit more interesting if you're not constantly lost as to where you are. But again, that's my problem, not the books. Now to the spoiler part. Sometimes it feels like you have quite a bit of distance between the reader and Kinde, or between Kinde and what is actually happening around him, which makes sense when you get to the last chapter or the last two chapters, where you jump several decades and meet Kinde in the present. So he reminisces about his life back then and his flight from the Roman Empire. And while that makes sense, including the bits where young Kinde worries about whether he will ever acquire wisdom, which seems an odd thing to worry about for a 12 or 13-year-old while he's running for his life, but it makes a lot more sense if you see it from the old Kinde's perspective. On the downside though, this distance also puts some distance between the reader and Kinde, and some of the events going on around him and some of the things happening to other characters that help him are not affecting him as much as you'd think they maybe should. The Praetorian and the guys in his group that chase Kinde just talk too much. Whenever they encounter each other, it's like they are happy to give him a beat-by-beat retelling of their journey so far, and I don't get why they would. Like, including their motivations. One of them wants to become a citizen and he will do so when he brings Kinde back, but why bother telling the kid you just caught this? And if these were just a couple of lines, but it's like whole paragraphs of these guys just talking, it's like, yeah, we went from there to there and we didn't find you there and this is why I'm doing this. And it's like, yeah, but why? Now it took me a while to pick up on this, but in the writing. Most sentences have roughly the same length, which then means that the story doesn't flow as well as it could if there was more variation in the writing. So while the book could have done with another proofread, and a couple of things could have been improved, I think, it was overall an interesting tale of a kid fleeing the Roman Empire, a very capable kid fleeing the Roman Empire, I should say. And while the title does not give this away, goats play a rather important role as well. So all in all, I think it deserves this cat and a paw. And if you care about an interesting tale in the times of the Roman Empire, it is on Kinde Unlimited. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to help this channel out, and let me know in the comments what is your favorite story set in the Roman Empire if you have one. Bye folks!